So this is a clip of me doing a 25-man raid on my Surface Book. I wanted to take a clip because I couldn't find any in an actual raid, so I hope there's somebody out there interested in this. So these are what my settings are at right now for graphics. Fair, low, good, high. It's kind of a big mixture. I just custom it. And my resolution is at 1440 by 900 wide. And my frame rate is set at 60. And throughout this raid, I averaged at 60. I'll have a few different clips of things. In this clip, it is just some trash mobs that we were fighting. So at the end of this trash mob fight, I go over the frame rate so you can see what I was getting during this fight. And then I also have a couple of clips, short ones, just during boss fights and after boss fights of the frame rates that I was getting during those. Just so that you guys could see how it runs in this type of a setting. I'm very pleased with it, with the settings. I have a few other videos I'm planning on putting together with where I messed with the settings a little bit and showed what it's like if you adjust certain ones to different levels of, you know, being a little bit higher. So, but in this one it's just set to pretty lower settings. If you're big on graphics, then it probably doesn't look the greatest, but I think it's great for running the game. As you can see, it handles this boss fight fine. My frame rates handles this mob fight fine. My frame rates were probably at an average of about 60, between 55 and 60 frame rates per second for the entire raid. They never dropped. I didn't get any lag or anything along those lines. So here's the boss fight. This is just the beginning of the boss fight. So you can see how it runs with that. You know, it's a little bit more stress on the system usually during a boss fight with a lot of graphics and animations and things like that. I found that it ran great though. I've had no problems with it in any boss fights I've done. So I'm quite pleased. I also use the docking station for the Surface Book to hook up my internet through an Ethernet cable, and I use a Razer Naga mouse to play the game. The keyboard that came with the Surface Book, I haven't had any issues with playing WoW on it. I find it's pretty comfortable. It does everything great. So I've enjoyed it quite a bit. So for this fight, I was still getting about 60 frame rates per second for the majority of the fight.
Command the arcane! You have earned my wrath!
So as you can see, there's no lag, there's no jumping, there's no big issues with anything with running the game on the system. So I find it's awesome. I'm still going to try to figure out which settings I like the best because I haven't tried much. So this is the end of the boss fight, and here you can see as I scroll over the frame rates that I was still getting around 55 to 60 frame rates per second for this whole fight. So I hope you like this video. If you have any requests of something that you would like to see me do in the game with the Surface Book, just comment and let me know and I can try to get a video done. Thanks!